Hi everyone, this is Kim Guayette, your meditation mother, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. I was thinking that when we are focused on stretching, we mainly think about our chest and back, our legs, maybe our arms, but we seldom stretch our core. So I thought today's class would be all about opening up the core. So let's get started.
Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. You can bring your fingertips out to the side. And we're going to open up all the fascia that's in between the ribs and surrounding our core. So soften the elbows a little bit. We'll bring the left arm up towards the sky. Reach, lengthen through the left side from your hips all the way up through your armpits, and then bend the right elbow, reach over to the side. Open up the whole side body. Take a deep breath here, inhale. Expand the ribs, exhale, release the hand all the way down. Let's try the other side. Right hand reaches up, inhale, reach from the hips all the way up through the fingertips, bend the left arm, take it over to the side. Really ground down with that right hip towards the earth and take a deep breath into the ribs. Exhale, release all the way down. Let's try it again. Inhale, left arm straight up and over. Exhale, deep breath here. Exhale, release all the way down. One more time on the right side. Inhale up, bend the elbow, take it all the way down. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale, release. Let's have both arms up towards the sky. We're going to bend the elbows and grab onto the right wrist. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. Elbows are bent. And then from the hips, lift the ribs up, the chest up, armpits up. Inhale, exhale, over to the side. Give a little tug on your wrist. Open up and then turn your heart towards the sky. You might feel a little bit of a lengthening in the ribs and the fascia in between those bones. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale, back to center, release all the way down. Let's try the other side. Inhale, arms up. Grab onto the left wrist, spread the fingertips out nice and wide, elbows bent. From the hips, ground down, lift up towards the sky, and then exhale over to the right. Take a nice inhale into the side body. Exhale, release all the way down, and just roll the shoulders back. We're going to make our way over to our belly, so you can lengthen the legs down below you and come up onto the forearms. Elbows are in front of the shoulders. Spread your feet out nice and wide. Give yourself a little bit of space. Press your forearms into the mat and then push out of the shoulders. Open up the belly a little bit. Feel like your elbows are dragging back. Lengthen. I feel a nice stretch from my navel all the way up to my chest. Opening, lengthening, take a nice inhale here. If you need a little bit more space in the low back, roll your heels wide. And release all the way down. Stack the hands one on top of the other. Relax your forehead, heels, soften out to the side. Let's try it again. Come up onto the forearms. Elbows are in front of the shoulders. And then we'll feel like the elbows are dragging back isometrically, the whole front body. Feel that nice length from your pelvic bone all the way up to the chest. Inhale, expand. And exhale, release down. Good. This time we're going to come up onto the forearms. Let's take that left forearm and bring it in front of the body so that it's parallel to the front of the mat. We're gonna roll onto our left side. Stack the hips one on top of the other to start. You can plant your hand in front and then bring that top knee in front. Plant that leg all the way down. So we're in a little bit of a mermaid pose. Notice where your shoulder and your elbow are aligned, and then we're gonna take that top shoulder and roll it back. Allow the lower ribs to drop down and then sink into that shoulder. Good, so feel that lengthening in the side body all the way up into the ribs. Good, so this can be pretty intense if you're not used to opening up this area of the body. Notice the shoulder, see if you can drag it back a little bit and you might feel a little bit different opening. The bottom leg, if you want some more sensation, you can take the bottom leg, bend the knee, and possibly grab onto the ankle. Allow the ribs to fall towards the earth. Oh yeah, I feel this opening. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale, release the foot. Slowly roll onto the belly. Stack the hands one on top of the other, rest your head. And then let's push up onto the forearms, this time the opposite arm in front. You can stay where you are. I'm gonna flip over to the other side so that you can see me a little bit better. And we'll take that right arm in front and then stack the hips one on top of the other. Take your top leg and bring the knee all the way forward, plant it on the earth, and then let your low ribs drop down. Your shoulder drops down. The shoulder is just above the elbow, and then take this top shoulder, roll it open, and then the bottom shoulder can also roll open. Allow the ribs to fall, and then be here for just a few breaths, subtly and slowly opening up the side body. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale. If you want more sensation, take your bottom leg, grab onto the ankle, keep your foot low, and then let the ribs drop down even more towards the earth. So I feel this from my psoas all the way up the side body. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. You can roll onto your belly, stack your hands one on top of the other. Separate your feet nice and wide out to the corners of the mat, and then come up onto the forearms. This time we're gonna move our forearms forward significantly in front of the shoulders. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. Let your heels roll wide. So you can stay here and isometrically pull the elbows back, or if you want a little bit more of an opening in your front body, push into the forearms and hands, lift the elbows off the mat. Roll the shoulders down the back. Nice big opening in the front body. Take an inhale here. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. Nice job. Stack the hands, relax the forehead, allow the heels to roll wide. Let all the tension out in the low back. We're going to push into the hands, come up onto hands and knees, and bring the knees and feet to touch, and then sit back towards the heels into child's pose. If child's pose isn't for you, you can bring a pillow under behind the knees or underneath your forehead, or sweep the hands all the way back. Allow your shoulders to roll forward. Fingertips point towards the toes. Direct your breath into the back ribs this time. Take a nice inhale here. Expand in the back body. Exhale, soften the chest. Do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Push up to hands and knees, and we'll cross the ankles, sweep the legs out in front of us, and then scoot our body forward a little bit, bend the knees, and grab onto the backs of the thighs. Slowly lower all the way down. Lengthen your legs out to the corners of your mat, really wide. So even off the mat in a nice wide V. And then take your left leg, bring it alongside your right leg so that both legs are turning, making a C shape with the side body. Let your right shoulder drop lower and your left shoulder rise up. You can sweep that left arm overhead, open up the armpit. You feel free to keep the elbow bent. And if you want more sensation, take your left ankle, cross it over the right ankle. Take a nice inhale here from the left foot up through the left fingertips. Expand the ribs, the lungs. Exhale back down. Do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release the arm all the way down along our side. Bring our shoulder blades back to center. Uncross the ankles and let's have a nice wide V. Pause for a moment. Notice any differences from right to left. And we'll try the other side, this time bringing the right leg over to the left leg, making that C shape. Drop the left shoulder blade down, right shoulder blade up. If you'd like, sweep the right arm overhead, open up the armpit, relax the elbow. And with more sensation, if you'd like, you can cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Take a few breaths from your right ankle, run it up the side body from the hip, up to the ribs, the armpit and fingers. Exhale in reverse. And do it again, inhale. And exhale. Relax the arm along your side, center your shoulder blades. Uncross the ankles, nice wide V with the legs. And bring your palms to face up and start to settle into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Allowing the body to soften and sink more towards the earth. And just noticing your breath. We've created space for the lungs to move, expanding and contracting. And taking a few more breaths here. And we'll start to move the fingers, the toes, the ankles, and the wrists. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. Make your way all the way up to seated. And let's get into a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. We're going to finish by doing a little bit of breath work. We'll place our hands on our upper ribs. Gently close the eyes, relax the shoulders away from the ears. And as we inhale, just expanding the ribs into the hands. And as we exhale, contracting. Just noticing our breath moving freely within the body. Continue a few more breaths on your own, expanding into the hands. And one nice long inhale here. And exhale. Relax your concentration. You can bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment, bow the mind to the heart, and thank yourself for being here today, for providing some self-nourishment and care. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mutha. See you next time.